Topic 1. The US government shutdown is causing significant disruptions, delaying the Social Security cost of living increase announcement and exposing vulnerabilities in the aviation system. The ongoing US government shutdown is delaying the announcement of the Social Security cost of living adjustment, COLA, which is causing financial planning difficulties for millions of beneficiaries. Originally scheduled for October 4th, the announcement is now postponed, coinciding with the release of the September Consumer Price Index, CPI. Experts express concerns that the COLA may not adequately reflect rising living costs. Additionally, the shutdown is impacting the aviation system, with some airport control towers temporarily closing due to a shortage of air traffic controllers, leading to flight delays. The Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, and Transportation Security Administration, TSA, are already facing staffing issues, which are exacerbated by the shutdown. Experts warn that prolonged shutdowns will further expose vulnerabilities in the aviation system, potentially affecting air safety. Topic 2. Tensions rise as Chinese airlines protest a US plan to ban their flights over Russian airspace, reflecting ongoing geopolitical complexities. Chinese state-owned airlines are strongly opposing a US plan to ban their flights over Russian airspace. The US claims that this ban is necessary to prevent Chinese airlines from gaining an unfair cost advantage over American carriers. In response to Western sanctions following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Russia has already prohibited most US and European airlines from using its airspace. Chinese airlines argue that the ban would harm public interest and inconvenience travelers, leading to increased travel times and costs. Specifically, China Eastern Airlines warns that flight durations could increase by 2 to 3 hours, raising the risk of missed connections and higher fuel consumption. The US Department of Transportation states that the ability of Chinese airlines to fly over Russian airspace creates an imbalance in competition with US carriers. This situation reflects the complex geopolitical landscape following Russia's actions in Ukraine. Topic 3. OpenAI's ChatGPT is set to introduce erotica for verified users, indicating evolving digital landscapes. OpenAI's CEO, Sam Altman, announced plans to relax content restrictions on ChatGPT to allow for erotica for adult users. This marks a significant shift from OpenAI's previous policy, which largely prohibited adult content. Altman explained that new safety features and tools to address mental health concerns have made this relaxation possible. The feature will only be available to adult users and will be activated upon explicit request. This change indicates OpenAI's intention to provide users with more freedom while also enhancing protections for younger users, including parental controls for managing their children's use of ChatGPT. This development exemplifies how AI technology is evolving within the digital landscape, aiming to improve user experience. Topic 4. The DOJ's seizure of $15 billion in Bitcoin underscores ongoing fraud challenges. The Department of Justice's recent seizure of $15 billion in Bitcoin highlights the persistent challenges of fraud in the cryptocurrency space. This action underscores the need for increased vigilance and regulatory measures to combat fraudulent activities associated with digital currencies. Topic 5. Waymo is planning to expand its driverless taxi services to London by 2026. Waymo plans to expand its driverless taxi services to London by 2026. The company is already operating autonomous taxi services in several US cities and has recently begun testing in Japan. In London, Waymo will start testing self-driving cars in the coming weeks, with a safety driver present during the trials. The company is collaborating with local and national leaders to secure approval from the UK government and must comply with new regulations requiring autonomous vehicle